There's a good kind of crazy, Kaylee, he insisted softly, reaching out to wrap his warm hand around mine. It's the kind that makes you think about things that make your head hurt, because not thinking about them is the coward's way out. The kind that makes you touch people who bruise your soul, just because they need to be touched. This is the kind of crazy that lets you stare out into the darkness and rage at eternity, while it stares back at you, ready to swallow you whole. He sank deep into kissing her, and ate from me like a starving man endures hunger. I drank from his soul in preparation for the drought to come. And when he finally withdrew, my throat was filled with unspoken words, my heart heavy with every bite. The apologies I once refused from him. But it's too late for promises. The time has come for goodbye. My heart heavy with every bite. The apologies I once refused from him. But it's too late for promises. The time has come for goodbye, or any other time. Todd pulled me close and held me so tight my ribs almost hot, but I didn't want him to let go. Ever. I didn't want to love him. It would have been so much simpler if I didn't love him. But I do. He's funny, and passionate, and strong, and he believes in me more than I even believe in myself. When he looks at me, I feel like I can face the whole world and stand tall. I like myself more when I'm with him, because of the way he looks at me. He makes me feel beautiful and strong. Like I'm the most important thing in the world, and I don't know how to walk away from that. I don't know how to get away from him. We're days away from going full scale against Malone, and in the meantime, we're under fire from above. And I'm about as useful as a three-legged dog. You're much more useful than any kind of dog, mi vida. Mark purred and pressed me into the counter, his hands on my hips. I couldn't resist a smile. I was a real sucker for Spanish. But all I said, as I dug a $5 from my pocket to pay for my soda, was, "You have a friend?" Todd scowled. Well, I wouldn't call him a friend according to the traditional definition. But in the sense that he imposes on me constantly and isn't afraid to point out my flaws, I'd say he qualifies. Sounds more like a cousin. I also got more than I bargained for with him. More. I know he's completely different now, but he was so kind and funny when he was human. But apparently his attitude didn't survive the transition. He smiled. Yeah, yours didn't go through puberty, so you can't really talk. I wanted a do-over. A time machine. That magic wand. But real life didn't have any easy outs, and very few happily ever afters. The real world was more like a choose-your-own-adventure book, with most of the choices ripped out before you even opened the cover.